Well, every good things are three. Third time I try to record this. Greetings and welcome to Let's Play My Channel logo. I muted WhatsApp. I'm not stumbling over my words in the first 10 seconds. Everything wonderful. So I haven't done one of these things in quite a while. And I was like, let's keep you guys updated um, on what's going on. Not too much. Everything is still going good. I may even say great. But yeah, so I have had my blood work done like always, and everything is still in the greens, even or getting better. It was a little bit weird. My usual doctor, she just came. It was the first work day after vacation, so she couldn't meet me, and her colleague took over, and I don't know. I wouldn't say he's bad, but it was a little bit weird. His first question was, "What's your job?" And I'm like, "I'm a software engineer." Ah, so you are sitting the whole day, and I'm like, as if you are walking around or running around in your little office all day long, talking to people. What the fuck? So he kind of told me four times during our our discussion that I'm overweight, and I just thought to myself, yeah, I know. that's that's why I'm here. One of the reasons, you know. And yeah, I don't know. It was very weird. Very weird. He was like, "Oh, your LDL cholesterol is high, is too high, way too high, but not high enough that we should take medications for it." And I looked at the results, and the 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 maximum okay amount. No, let's say it differently. It should be below 160, and I have 161. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I also eat six eggs per day, so this is something. I still don't know if eggs raise it or not, but it's definitely something I can work on. There's a there's a guy on Instagram who does some self tests. I don't know if he's a food scientist or something like that, but he also said that he was eating vegetables all day long and his LDL waste, and I don't know, it's complicated. It's complicated, but it's definitely not something where I would say, "Oh, it's way too high." Yeah, no, no, it's blood sugar went down again. Um, I did I mention in the last video that I hit a very bad plateau with my weight? I kind of broke through that, but it's still not going as fast as it used to be. And maybe I should have scaled down my expectations a little bit earlier. But it's still going down, and that's the most important part. Um, I I think I lost like 10 kilo in the last 3 months since my last doctor's appointment. So that's fine. That's fine. It's still okay. I'm not hungry. I'm not starving myself or something like that. Um, I started eating a little bit more carbs, but I still try to stay below 2,800 calories. And it works a lot better now. I think with this ketogenic diet part, I'm mainly uh, changing it because I want to change stuff up a little bit, experiment a little bit to get through this plateau. And I still can't do fasting because I do get hungry, but not as hungry as I used to. But fasting, I tried it out. It's just it's no, it's not just not for me. Um, and yeah, staying below 2,800 calories is something where I still lose weight. So if there are some experts there, I have three different sources that tell me that. um, so yeah, I'm eating a little bit more carbs now, but I still stay away from. I call it empty calories. And there's also a big topic I want to talk about, but let me begin first. I still stay away from sugar or any sweets. I still, also no cookies, no chocolate, nothing. I stay away from chips or something like that. That is just, it doesn't fill you up, you know. That's the stuff I stay away from. I found we call it white cabbage in Germany. Um, I start eating this a lot. It has almost no calories per 100 gram, and it's crunchy. That's the good thing, you know. You can just eat it, and it feels like chips in your mouth, and I kind of like that. I am. I bought a pizza today, but it's 1,000 calories, so I can eat this. Um, yeah, so I will do a little bit more carbs the next few days or 2 weeks maximum, and then go back to a strictly ketogenic diet again, in the hopes that this kind of breaks through my plateau. What I want to talk about was this empty calories and what like that. I follow a lot of fitness influencer and food influencer on Instagram, and uh, I don't follow the crazy ones who are like, oh, if you eat if you eat a biscuit, you will die because it's poison and stuff like that. No, no, I don't follow these people. I follow people who make fun of these people. But there's one thing I don't want to say that bothers me, but they are all are like, yeah, you can eat whatever you want as long as you stay in a calorie deficit. And yeah, they are right. There's apparently a guy in America who's a food scientist, and he eats only Twinkies, but he stays in a calorie deficit, and his LDL goes down, his weight goes down, he has good uh, blood work and stuff like that. So that's also possible. I don't know how he can eat so less, but apparently there was also a guy who was fasting for a whole year with supplements, of course. Um, I don't know. Not eating for a whole year sounds crazy, but yeah, okay. To each their own. And yeah, they make they always say like, yeah, it's not bad, and you can eat the food, and if you don't need to eat a pizza substitute, you can just eat the pizza and stuff like that. And while I understand while I understand where they're coming from, because eating disorders in both directions, eating too much and not eating anything at all, are kind of quests. I still think everybody needs their needs to find their way. How do I say this? Okay, so calories in, calories out, keep calories out higher than calories in, and you lose weight. That's universal. There is no person on earth that can gain weight by being in a calorie deficit. It's just not possible. Um, but with this whole what you're eating, if you're one of these people, and I don't know how you can be this, if you're one of these people who can open a bag of chips, eat 5 chips or crisps for the British viewers, and then you can close the bag again, seal it, and don't think about it for the whole day. Go for it. Go eat your chips. Go eat cookies. 2 cookies per day or something like that. If you can do it. I can't. I can't. If I have a bag of cookies in front of me, the whole bag will be gone by the end of the hour. I don't have, I don't know if it's my ADHD or whatever, but there was another influencer who talked about this. He and a friend of his, they bought ice cream, and he was sitting there in the evening. He was like, oh, I'm just thinking about the ice cream. I have to eat something. Do you want one too? And he was like, nah, not yet. And he was like, are you not thinking about the ice cream? And he's like, nah, not really. No, why? And I can't do this. If I have sweets or snacks or something in the house, it will be gone. So I have to treat myself as a recovering alcoholic when it comes to sugar. and snacks and chips and whatever. So I will just stay away from this. I personally, like I said, if you can be like, yeah, if I have two cookies that are 300 calories, that still fits in my budget, go for it. Go for it. I'm not saying it's deadly. Oh, there's also, that goes political. I don't want to be political now. Ja, what does my friend, die Menge macht das Gift. The amount does the poison. Like, you can die from water if you drink 8 liters of water in one sitting. So water is dangerous. It's the same as everything else. If you just eat McDonald's every day only, yeah, well, of course, if you stay in a calorie deficit, blah 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 blah. Wasn't there wasn't there something with this guy who made Super Size Me, and he was drinking copious amounts of alcohol or something like that? And that's why his blood sugar values were so bad, and he gained weight doing his McDonald's thing. I'm not saying that McDonald's is good for losing weight, but like I said, if you can put it in your budget, do it. Super Size Me, yeah, yeah, uh, uh. Oh, good. That's a thing. Um, yeah, like I said, I try my best to stay away from stuff like that. I don't drink any alcohol. I don't, like I said, I call these empty carbs. Empty carbs for me is if I eat something just for the taste of it or to get dopamine or something like that. It is quite hard. I have to admit this. It's not easy. I call my ADHD, I call him Sören. And wir hören nicht auf Sören. We don't listen to Sören is something I wrote down on a billboard here in my flat. Um, it's just something I have to deal with it. I have to deal with that. Like I do miss, of course. It's kind of weird and it annoys me. I am eating quite a lot of sweet stuff. I have a lot of these yeah, flavor powders. They have barely any calories. Yeah, it's chemicals, but I would rather eat that and lose weight than don't eat that and gain weight. That's also something. Oh, that pisses me off so much. If people have this holier than thou or this all or nothing attitude. I have this attitude myself. Don't get me wrong, but I have it in regards to me. I would never put this on someone else. Like, yeah, if I just eat vegetables, only vegetables for the rest of my life, yeah, that would be healthier and better and whatever than not doing that. But if it helps me lose weight, it's the same with sweetened drinks. Luckily, the fitness influencers I follow are pro uh, sugar-free drinks, and like Coke Light and stuff like that. Because I just can't drink water. I barely. Oh. Um, what did I want to say? Yeah. So like I said, I have this flavoring powder, but I still crave sugary things, and I don't know why. Like I said, what am I eating at the moment? I'm eating 500 gram of curd in two portions. A little bit of water to it to make it creamy. I put some one of these flavor powders in there. I put some protein powder in there. So that's a total 700 calories. Then I usually eat six eggs, which is another 1,000 calories, and then I eat whatever I feel like to get the 1,000 calories that I'm missing. Usually, it's some bacon or something like that. If I'm on ketogenic diet at the moment, like I said, I had some ramen today. I still eat a lot of protein. I wish people had told me earlier how filling protein is. How good and filling. Everyone who talked to me about losing weight and stuff, she was like, "Oh, you need to eat a lot of salad and blah blah blah." Yeah, you don't just eat salad. Eat salad, it's good for you, but have something protein next to it, like chicken breast or something like that, or Like I said, curd is my go-to protein. Yogurt, skyr, whatever floats your boat. Eat that to to the salad. That's that's so much better, so much more filling than I had days where I made like a big bowl of salad and I was eating, and while I was eating salad, I lost the hunger for the salad, but I was still hungry. But I still had so much salad, but I didn't want to eat it anymore because it just felt like, oh, no, no. So yeah, that's my thing. Eat some. I usually make some omelette at the moment. During my higher carb weeks, I cut some tomatoes, cut an onion, 4 eggs, mix this all together, some of the cabbage that I mentioned. It's wonderful. Or I usually eat the eggs also sweet. I mix them with some protein powder, put them in a blender, make an omelette out of that, a pancake more like it. Also tastes wonderful. And it fills you up. Um, yeah. But like I always say, I'm not a food expert. I can just say what works for me. What works for me may not work for you. I'm also doing a lot more weightlifting now. I still got my dumbbells in my bag in the bag now and always using them. I don't have a strict regimen and don't follow sets or something like that because again, ADHD, it just gets boring after a while. So I usually let a video one, then I do some curls with the dumbbells, um, maybe do some squats, just move. That's also something I do. If you have the possibility, that is really really good. If you play a Vampire Survivor like game with the controller, because you don't really have to think a lot while playing these usually. Do it while standing. Do it while standing. Move your legs while you are evading the monster hordes and stuff like that. Do a little bit of just jiggle around. And every little bit of movement, if you're, especially if you're obese like I am, morbidly obese, uh, it movement is just the thing. And you can sit down anytime you want. You know, that's I don't like going for walks because yeah, I I kind of like being near a toilet, let's say this way. So long walks is not a thing for me. It also gets boring. I usually have a podcast going, of course, but so yeah, you can play a game and just say, yeah, I'm standing up now, moving a little bit while playing this game or so. Just do a little bit of movement. It's you can something that people are suggesting is walking, where you put a backpack and you put some weights in it, and then you take a walk. You can also do this while playing the game. I had an idea maybe if you have like a dance mat and then you get like a mod for Elden Ring or so, and if you are on the dance mat and you're playing the game while you are moving around, you get healed for a little bit, or you get wounds like runes um currency. You get stuff like that. I think that would be quite helpful. I think that would be something that's something that could be worked on, but I don't have uh I don't have the mental capacity for that yet. um well, because I'm focused with other things, I could code something like that. Talking about coding, I haven't really done anything on my game, like at all. That's my brain, my brain. When I can't do something because depression, because the heat, because everything aches, I'm laying in bed and it's like, oh, it would be so great if you could work on your game right now. Oh, I really, really want to work on this game right now. Oh, and then it gets colder and I could do this and I'm sitting here solving Sudokus and not working on my game. It's a bit annoying. Anyways, yeah, that's kind of. Oh yeah, I started playing Ultima Online on a single player shard. So I have the server running on my machine and yeah, playing on it. I never played Ultima Online. I always wanted to. That's the main reason why I'm doing it. And it's quite interesting. Quite interesting game. I kind of wish they hadn't used the Ultima 7, Ultima 8 style of inventory management. That's definitely not something I'm interested in. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it for me. I was thinking of making a little bit more content. Not let's plays. The thing with let's plays, it's still the same problem that I had before. I don't really have games at the moment that I feel like doing, like playing. What were the last games that I played? Uh, Forge Quest, Renfield, Bring Your Own Blood. So I'm usually playing uh so Vampire Survivor likes if I'm playing something. Or I'm solving Sudokus, but I definitely don't want to record myself solving Sudokus. Well, if I say Sudokus, it's Sudokus where there are no digits and you have other rules that tell you how to set, so it's a lot more logic stuff. The page is called Logic Masters Germany, and I watch a lot of Cracking the Cryptic. Cracking the Cryptic is such a wonderful channel. It's so it's so good. Um yeah. And the only other thing I could do is like we call this in Germany opinion uh uh, yeah, opinion podcast or something like that, where people watch a video and then say their opinion for that. And I don't know, I don't know. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. That would mainly go political, and yeah, I don't want that. And yeah, that's usually not a good thing. Um, or yeah. Anyways, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will, well, see each other soon. And take care and goodbye.